Have you ever experienced constant itching in certain parts of your body and wondered what it might mean? You're not alone. In today's video, we'll explore an important topic: 3 areas of itching in older adults that could be a sign of a shorter life expectancy. Understanding these signs could have a significant impact on your health. By watching this video until the end, you'll gain the ability to recognize these warning signals, understand their possible meanings, and discover the fundamental steps you should take to address them. Stay tuned to ensure you are well informed and proactive about your health or that of those around you. Don't miss out on this valuable information. Before we begin, would appreciate it if you could like this video. Your support allows me to continue spreading essential information about well-being. If you haven't done so already, I suggest you subscribe and turn on the notification bell to make sure you don't miss any videos. If you enjoy this video, please leave a comment with the number 1. If you don't like it, comment with a 0 so I can improve in the next video. Now, let's get started. The 3 specific areas where older adults often experience itching could, in some cases, be signals of a shorter life expectancy. If someone does not feel itching in these specific points, reaching 100 years is quite a realistic goal. The pursuit of good health and a long life is a common desire. When we consider living a long life, genetics often comes to mind as the first factor. However, studies have revealed that lifestyle habits have a more significant influence on longevity than genetic factors alone. It is crucial to identify that some symptoms that seem significant may be early indicators of diseases that could affect longevity. In older adults, the continuous presence of itching in certain areas after the age of 60 can be an alarming sign. This itching can act as a discreet signal that lifespan may be at risk. It is essential to pay attention to these signs. Let's consider the case of Mrs. Young, who is 60 years old. Since September, she has been experiencing persistent itching. At first, she ignored it as a minor inconvenience, but with the arrival of winter, the itching became more intense. Despite her attempts to alleviate the discomfort using lotions and various ointments, she saw no improvement. Additionally, Mrs. Young experienced considerable and unexplained weight loss, which heightened her concern. Ultimately, Mrs. Young decided to seek medical attention at the hospital for a thorough examination. To her surprise, the results showed that the ongoing itching she had experienced for months was actually an indication of lymphoma. This diagnosis was unexpected, as she had never thought that itching could be linked to such a serious condition. The relationship between skin itching and lymphoma underscores the need to pay attention to and investigate persistent symptoms, as they could be signs of underlying health issues that require timely medical intervention. Lymphocytes, which are a type of white blood cell essential for the immune system, are spread throughout different parts of the body. Thus, lymphoma, a type of cancer that affects these cells, can form in almost any area of the body, including hair and nails. In cases of lymphoma, cancerous lymphocytes can release biologically active compounds, such as histamine. These compounds enter the bloodstream and travel throughout the body, eventually reaching the skin. This continuous flow of histamine and similar substances activates nerve endings in the skin, causing constant and often intense itching. Studies show that about 20% of people with lymphoma suffer from some degree of skin itching. This symptom is not only uncomfortable but also an important sign that must be taken into account. If someone experiences unexplained itching that does not improve with conventional treatments or medications, it is crucial to consider the possibility of lymphoma. Persistent itching, especially when accompanied by other symptoms, should prompt a more detailed evaluation. Aside from skin itching, lymphatic tumors can present with several other symptoms, such as persistent swelling of lymph nodes, low-grade fever, night sweats, unexplained pain, significant weight loss, and anemia. Each of these symptoms, whether alone or in combination, can provide important clues about the presence of lymphatic tumors. It is crucial to pay attention to these signs and consult a doctor if they manifest. Distinguishing between common itching and that related to cancer can be complicated. Itching associated with cancer has several particular characteristics. First, it often arises suddenly and without warning, distinguishing it from less severe forms of itching that are more common. Second, this itching tends to be quite stubborn, not responding easily to conventional treatments and not alleviated by typical medications. Finally, the skin usually appears visually normal, without the presence of rashes or eczema, and does not show noticeable changes with weather fluctuations. Identifying these characteristics can be helpful in assessing the potential severity of the symptom and promoting early medical consultation. If you are still watching this video and find the lessons helpful, I would appreciate it if you could leave a comment with the number 1 below to let me know that you continue following the video with me. In case symptoms indicative of lymphoma arise, or if the itching persists despite ongoing treatments, it is essential to seek medical evaluation immediately for early detection and proper management. While skin itching is a common and generally harmless inconvenience in everyday life, itching that persists and does not improve with normal treatments can indicate more serious health issues. It is crucial to pay attention if the itching appears in specific areas of the body without a clear cause. The areas that require special vigilance include armpits. Itching in the armpits could be linked to diabetes. For those facing this disease, the challenge often goes beyond just maintaining blood sugar levels and following a restrictive diet. Elevated blood sugar levels can affect the delicate balance of skin nerves and the autonomic nervous system, leading to various uncomfortable symptoms. A frequently overlooked consequence is dry skin, which occurs due to decreased sweat and oil production. This dryness can lead to constant itching, adding an extra difficulty to the already complicated daily experience of living with diabetes. For those who are overweight, the situation can become even more complicated. Excess sweating in the armpits creates a favorable environment for bacteria and fungi to proliferate, intensifying discomfort and itching. This issue is often more pronounced in the dry and cold months of autumn and winter, when the skin's natural moisture is already diminished. The itching associated with diabetes can be particularly disruptive because it does not always present with evident signs like red spots or bumps. Instead, it manifests as a constant and difficult to localize irritation that may extend beyond the armpits, affecting other areas of the body. This ongoing discomfort can have a profound emotional impact, as it interferes with daily activities and negatively affects overall well-being. The continuous battle against itching, along with the more general challenges of managing diabetes, highlights the importance of compassionate and comprehensive care. If you've learned something from this, we would appreciate it if you leave a comment of gratitude in the comments section of this video. Before we continue, remember to like the video if you're enjoying it and subscribe to the channel to receive the best tips on how to attract abundance and prosperity into your life. Let's move forward. Itching in the anal area. Itching in the anal region can be a very uncomfortable and disturbing symptom, often indicating underlying problems with anal and rectal health. This type of itching is not limited to simple irritation. It can significantly impact the quality of life. Discomfort may start as a slight localized itch in one area of the anus, causing only mild annoyance at first. However, if the condition is not addressed over time, the itching can intensify and become a continuous and widespread problem. The severity of the itching can increase, spreading to a larger area and becoming particularly problematic at night. For many, constant itching in the anal region is not just a physical annoyance but can also cause considerable emotional distress. The persistent urge to scratch can be both uncomfortable and debilitating, affecting the ability to focus on daily activities and enjoy restorative sleep. Issues such as hemorrhoids, anal fissures, rectal cancer, and anal cancer are often the cause of this discomfort. Hemorrhoids, with their inflamed and painful veins, can lead to a persistent itch that feels relentless and hard to soothe. Anal fissures, with their uncomfortable and constant drainage, exacerbate the itching. Even more concerning are the potential manifestations of rectal and anal cancer, which may present similar symptoms but come with more alarming signs such as bleeding, severe pain, or significant changes in bowel habits. The emotional impact of facing persistent and painful symptoms should not be underestimated. The effect on daily life, self-image, and overall well-being is considerable. If you experience constant anal itching that intensifies over time and significantly affects your life, it is crucial to seek medical attention. Early detection is essential to address the underlying cause, provide relief from discomfort, and ultimately regain a sense of normalcy and peace. Itching in the genital area. Itching in the genital area is a common concern, especially among women, and can be caused by various gynecological conditions. These include vaginitis, vulvar eczema, genital warts, and scabies. Although each of these conditions may primarily manifest with itching, the underlying causes and associated symptoms can differ. For example, vulvitis is an inflammation that affects the vulva, the external part of the female genitals. This condition can cause itching due to an imbalance in vaginal flora. When the balance of microorganisms in the vaginal area is disrupted, harmful bacteria or pathogens may overgrow. This imbalance often triggers an inflammatory reaction that can manifest as itching, redness, and swelling of the vulva. In addition to itching, vulvitis may present other symptoms, such as pain or a burning sensation. These symptoms may intensify during activities such as urination or defecation, which can worsen discomfort. Scratching the affected area in an attempt to relieve the itching may, in fact, intensify the sensation, creating a cycle of irritation and exacerbating the condition. Other gynecological issues that can cause itching in the genital area include vaginitis, which involves inflammation of the vaginal lining, and scabies, a parasitic infestation that can affect this area. Eczema and genital warts are other conditions that can cause discomfort and itching in this sensitive area. To manage genital itching, it is crucial to identify and treat the underlying cause. An accurate diagnosis by a healthcare professional is essential to select the appropriate treatment and effectively relieve symptoms. If you found this information helpful, I would appreciate it if you leave a thank you comment in the comments section of this video. Itching in the lower legs. Itching in the lower legs can often be an indication of hypothyroidism, a condition in which the thyroid gland does not produce enough thyroid hormones. This hormonal deficiency slows down the body's metabolism, leading to various effects, including dry skin. When thyroid hormone levels decrease, the skin loses its natural moisture, becoming dry, rough, and more susceptible to discomfort. The lower legs, in particular, are prone to these changes due to the fewer sebaceous and sweat glands that typically help maintain the skin's hydration and condition. The discomfort caused by itching from hypothyroidism can be particularly intense during the dry seasons at the end of the year. During these times, the atmosphere is drier, exacerbating skin dehydration and increasing the likelihood of itching. The skin on the lower legs may not only become dry but also scaly, with a tendency to feel cold and appear pale. The itching may be accompanied by an unusual tingling sensation, further intensifying discomfort. This combination of symptoms can make the lower legs continuously uncomfortable and sensitive, creating a persistent and annoying sensation. It is crucial to note that itching caused by hypothyroidism presents different characteristics compared to other reasons. Dry itching generally indicates changes associated with aging, as the skin naturally becomes drier over the years. Unlike dry itching, wet itching typically indicates health issues that could be affecting the skin's ability to retain moisture. If you experience intense, persistent itching that worsens with seasonal changes in your lower legs, it is essential to consult a doctor. Treating hypothyroidism early can facilitate a more effective management of symptoms, alleviating uncomfortable discomfort and contributing to the overall health and well-being of the skin. Dr. Wang, a respected deputy chief of the dermatology department at Wangjing Hospital, affiliated with the Chinese Academy of Traditional Medicine, provides valuable insights into the various types of itching and their underlying causes. According to Dr. Wang, itching can be classified into dry and wet, each reflecting different conditions and requiring distinct treatment approaches. Dry itching is frequently observed in older individuals and is characterized by skin that often feels dry and rough, with possible signs of flaking. This type of itching is often due to the natural aging process, which involves a significant reduction in sweat and oil production by the glands. Over the years, people's skin becomes more vulnerable to environmental conditions, such as dry air or insufficient hydration, resulting in increased dryness and, consequently, itching. The skin's reduced ability to retain moisture intensifies these symptoms, making dry itching a common concern in older adults. On the other hand, wet itching is often associated with various underlying health conditions, such as liver and kidney dysfunction, high blood sugar levels, and excess moisture in areas like the perineum and anus. When the liver and kidneys do not function properly, their ability to eliminate toxins from the body is diminished, resulting in the accumulation of harmful substances. This buildup can harm the skin, making it dark, rough, and swollen. In some cases, it can also lead to secondary infections like folliculitis and lymphangitis, which can cause additional complications and leave lasting marks. While scratching may provide temporary relief from itching, it does not resolve the underlying issue. Continuous scratching can worsen the situation, causing the skin to redden, become rough, and elevate further. This damage can lead to pigmentation changes, bleeding, and the risk of secondary infections like folliculitis and lymphangitis, which can further harm the skin and lead to scarring. To effectively treat and reduce itching, Dr. Wang emphasizes the need to address the factors associated with daily habits. Modifying daily routines, such as increasing skin hydration, avoiding known irritants, and managing underlying health issues, can be essential for decreasing itching and maintaining healthy and well-conditioned skin. How to avoid dry itching? Unlike wet itching, dry itching is more common in everyday life, especially during the dry months of autumn and winter. Not only are older adults susceptible to dry itching, but younger individuals who do not take proper care of their skin can also suffer from this issue. To prevent itching from dry skin, start by considering the following points. Adjust your diet by paying attention to the foods you consume, limit the intake of foods rich in fats, sugars, spices, stimulating, raw, and cold foods, and increase your consumption of manganese-rich foods, such as radishes, cabbage, sweet potatoes, among others, and foods rich in vitamins, like animal liver, carrots, potatoes, and mushrooms. Enhance your skincare routine, ensure restorative sleep, avoid scratching. Wash your face with cold water to maintain hydration, reduce the frequency of baths during autumn and winter, apply lotion or moisturizer after bathing to retain moisture, modify anything necessary in an unhealthy environment, identify the causes of itching and avoid the triggers. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you found it informative and helpful. What have you learned about the relevance of these itching factors and their potential effects on health? Please leave an important lesson or tip in the comments that you plan to put into practice in your life. Your feedback is essential for us to generate more relevant content for you. If you enjoyed the video, we invite you to leave a comment, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay updated on more important health tips and updates. We greatly appreciate your support. We'll see you in the next video. Visualize reaching 80 years old and continuing to live at your own pace, with a light step and a heart overflowing with joy. Cheryl, a vibrant older woman passionate about freedom, breaks away from traditional stereotypes of aging. While many see this stage of life as a time to rely on others, Cheryl has chosen a different path, one marked by strength, independence, and unwavering self-sufficiency. Her story isn't just about aging, it's about living fully, embracing every moment with courage and grace. Join us as we explore Cheryl's remarkable journey and unveil the secrets to living independently and fully at any age, despite societal expectations. Reaching 80 is often seen as a pivotal moment in life. Many people believe that upon reaching this age, one's ability to remain independent diminishes, leading to reliance on others for daily needs. However, Cheryl, an 80-year-old woman full of wisdom, challenges this belief with her unique approach to life. She firmly believes that age is just a number and does not define one's ability to continue living autonomously despite the years. Cheryl continues to choose to live independently, valuing the peace and freedom it brings her. She has politely declined her children's numerous invitations to move in with them and share their family life. With a smile, she says, "I'm fine on my own, there's no need to burden the children with my old age." For her, this is the most satisfying and secure option, as no other way of aging compares to the freedom and independence she enjoys. Cheryl is convinced that a fulfilling old age should not rely on the care of children but should be managed autonomously. She appreciates the calm that comes with living independently, savoring each day at her own pace, without the need to adjust to others' habits and expectations. Her determination not only demonstrates her personal ability but also upholds the dignity of her existence. She is determined to preserve her autonomy until the end, believing that having control over her life is the primary source of happiness and satisfaction. Cheryl remarks, "Look at me, I'm 80, but I still hear clearly, my eyes remain bright, and I walk steadily. If I didn't say it myself, people would think I'm around 65. I've felt full of vitality since my husband passed away 10 years ago. My children are more worried than ever and constantly try to convince me to live with them, fearing that I might have an accident alone at home. However, I've decided to live by myself. I appreciate their good intentions, but I don't want to move into their home at this stage of my life. First, I highly value freedom, as I want to live according to my own wishes without feeling restricted by my lifestyle. In my children's homes, there are areas where I can't move or touch anything, and I find it difficult to accept that kind of limitation. Moreover, I don't want to be a burden on them. They have their own lives to manage, and my presence, although they don't openly express it, would inevitably disrupt their peace, especially that of their spouses. I understand that, for me, maintaining some distance from my children is like a bowl of soup. If it's too close, it burns your mouth. If it's too far, it cools your heart. Living with different habits and opinions will inevitably cause friction and affect harmony, something I prefer to avoid. That's why, after reflection, I've concluded that living alone is the most convenient option for me. Going to a nursing home is not an option, as I would have to deal with too many rules. I'm too accustomed to a carefree life to hire a caregiver. The cost is high, and I prefer to reserve my pension for myself. How could I spend it on strangers? My children already have their own pressures, and I don't want to add more responsibilities to them. Therefore, I've decided to rely on myself for my care in old age, as long as my health allows and I can still take care of myself. I can enjoy my life in my small home into old age. Living alone is more comfortable for me to keep my body in good shape. I've invested significantly in this, dedicating much effort in conducting thorough research. I've even partnered with friends who share my ideas to visit villages known for their longevity and observe how their residents live. What I discovered was truly amazing. These older people, regardless of their age, share one particular trait: they do not remain inactive. Whether working in the garden or organizing their home, they are always on the move. They don't believe that just because of their age, they should wait for others to care for them. They never allow others to do what they can do themselves. This spirit of autonomy and self-sufficiency is remarkable. It is truly admirable to closely observe these healthy, long-living elders. Each of them possesses a distinctive personality, full of joy and optimism. Even when they don't lead particularly luxurious lives, they manage to make each day fulfilling and enjoyable. They eat well, sleep well, and maintain a good mood. This is their secret to a long life, having identified these common points. Now I have a clearer vision of my future. I used to get caught up in minor details, letting small things affect me for days, but that has changed now. I learn from the older people who have lived long lives. I strive to keep myself happy every day, and my body reflects that state of mind. I see my peers who are not in good health. Their lifestyle habits are alarming. They lead disorganized lives, without regular eating or sleeping schedules. They barely exercise, and these bad habits have deteriorated their health as they've aged into their 70s and 80s. They have completely lost their ability to live autonomously. I don't want to end up in the same situation as them, relying on others to live. The idea of not being able to live according to my own wishes is extremely unsettling. I've always believed that the body is something you either use or waste. If a person stops exercising for a prolonged period, their body will gradually lose vitality, and consequently, their health will suffer. That's why, over the years, whether in cold or hot weather, I've always maintained my exercise routine, going out and moving even in wind and rain. Lastly, elderly people should seek happiness and not cling to the past. I believe that since it's my life, I have to live it happily. I value the present, appreciate each day, and dedicate myself to what makes me happy. I strive not to dwell on what has already happened and always maintain a positive attitude. Even when I encounter uncomfortable situations, I don't let them affect my mood. This attitude has been key to staying healthy and vigorous. Once, an older woman advised me that if I want to enjoy a good life in old age, I must learn to indulge myself. Live joyfully and don't take things too seriously. I completely agree with this. You can't change what has already happened. Why let that affect your mood? Older people should learn to enjoy life, letting their children follow their own paths without worrying too much. This way, both the children and the elderly can live happily. In conclusion, living alone in old age doesn't mean being lonely or unhappy. If you enjoy good health, maintain a positive attitude, and manage your finances properly, you can live a fully happy life on your own. I am convinced that by trusting your own abilities, you can face old age without fear and enjoy a full and satisfying existence. If these stories inspire you and encourage you to take action, comment with a 9, if not, leave a 0. Your comments are very important to us. We sincerely appreciate the time you've taken. Now, I'll share 4 recommendations for enjoying life on your own. I have been living alone for more than 2 decades, since my divorce. I haven't remarried, and although my children lived with me for about 5 years, I've been alone ever since. Do you know what truly fascinates me? I thoroughly enjoy the freedom my life routine provides, especially in the past week. I've reflected on what makes life in solitude fulfilling and satisfying, and I've developed 4 key aspects to keep in mind if you live alone, are about to, or are unsure if it's right for you. The first is to take care of yourself. Have you ever wondered who will take care of everything when you're not at your best? Imagine waking up one morning and realizing that your health has become the key to unlocking a full and happy life for older women. This revelation can be transformative and offers the opportunity to regain control over your vitality and independence. Explore how prioritizing self-care can not only help you survive but also thrive, giving you the ability to face life's experiences with renewed energy and confidence. Join us as we dive into an inspiring story of strength and empowerment, where self-care is not just a luxury but a fundamental necessity. Putting yourself first is crucial, especially for a woman of 67 years like me. I divorced later in life. At 40, I understood that if I were sick or physically limited, there would be nothing to do, and no one would come to help me. That's why I prioritize my health. In recent years, I've started an intensive health recovery process. I was in great shape in my 40s and 50s, but everything changed at 60. One morning, I realized that I needed to get in shape and take care of my health, or everything would start going downhill. Reflect on this: if you're sick or injured, who will take care of things? Nothing will take care of itself. If you don't put yourself first, changing your diet to be nutritious and healthy is essential. I drink purified water via reverse osmosis and take numerous supplements. I exercise almost every day, including weightlifting, to keep my body in shape because no one is coming to save me. Assess your health and what works best for you. Are you walking daily? Do you have a good weightlifting plan? Are you eating right and getting enough rest? You'll experience benefits beyond your household chores. You'll feel better and be able to enjoy more pleasurable activities. The most important thing on my list, without exception, is self-care. The first 2 priorities are to evaluate your abilities. Have you ever wondered how you would face life's unforeseen challenges? As we move forward, many of us question whether we are capable of dealing with difficult situations or stepping outside of our comfort zone. By the time you reach middle age, you've amassed a life full of valuable skills and experiences. This shows that you already have all the tools you need to face life's challenges with confidence, whether it's fixing a leaky faucet or asking a neighbor for help. Your learning and development journey has provided you with resilience and ingenuity. Join us in exploring how your inner strength and the support of those around you can turn life's challenges into opportunities to assess your skills. Many women wonder how they will handle tough situations, especially if something breaks or they encounter difficulties as they reach middle age. You've already acquired all the skills necessary throughout your life. You were fortunate to grow up in a family where everyone had a wide range of knowledge. The men could build houses, repair vehicles, and much more, while the women knew how to plant, tend, and cook from the garden. My family had impressive skills, but none of them were geniuses. They learned these skills bit by bit to face life. The takeaway is that you already have everything you need to handle life's challenges. In everyday life, both at home and in the car, nothing is too complicated. If you face issues like a leaking toilet or a dripping faucet, there's a wealth of information available online. You can easily learn from someone who knows how to fix the problem and has shared a video on YouTube. Accessing this information is easy, and if something seems beyond your reach, don't hesitate to ask a friend or neighbor for help. Human support is always available. Let me tell you a story to illustrate this. I needed assistance getting a kayak onto my car. It weighs about 60 pounds and is quite long, so I asked a neighbor for help. He kindly lent a hand and then told me that if we ever needed anything else, we shouldn't hesitate to ask for help. I love collaborating. Don't worry about handling everything on your own. Break tasks into smaller steps, learn, and incorporate new skills. Everything will be fine. 3. Stay safe. In today's fast-paced world, where uncertainty often lurks around every corner, achieving a sense of stability can seem complicated. We live in a time filled with innovative solutions designed to help us regain our inner peace. Imagine knowing who's at your door without getting up, or having the ability to protect your home and loved ones with just a click. These technological innovations aren't just for the young or tech enthusiasts, they're available to anyone who desires a safe and peaceful life. Discover how you can use these tools and strategies to establish a protected environment in your daily life, ensuring that each morning starts calmly and each night ends in serenity. Join us as we explore the transformative impact of security solutions customized to your specific needs and circumstances. Safety can be a concern, but today we have numerous ways to stay and feel secure. Devices like doorbell cameras that show who's at the front door and home surveillance cameras are examples of these innovations. You can install devices that automatically lock and unlock your property as you approach. Nowadays, we have a range of devices that weren't available before. Consider what you need to feel secure in your environment. I live in a quiet community, but I got a doorbell to identify who comes to the door. Some friends text their partners in the morning to assure them they're okay. Take the measures that make you feel protected. Amber Haydock on Instagram is an excellent source for security tips, especially geared toward women. Figure out what will be helpful to you, make sure to implement it, and everything will be under control. Embrace your independence. Living alone has given me the opportunity to experience many fun things. I spent over a year traveling solo abroad, lived in different states, and did exciting activities by making decisions on my own. There's no need to consult or try to persuade anyone. Enjoy your independence. You can have spaghetti for breakfast, sleep in, watch fun videos, and take advantage of the flexibility. I only go out to eat a couple of times a week. You can go when you feel like it, order what you want, and enjoy your time alone. Independence can represent one of the most exciting and rewarding lifestyles. Introduce new hobbies or meet new people. You have the ability to do so because you're the one making the decisions. These are my 4 essentials for enjoying life on your own and finding fulfillment. If you've recently become single or find yourself in an unexpected single situation, it can be a fantastic opportunity to enjoy life day by day. Part 3: Advantages of living alone as an older woman. Imagine an existence where every space in your home tells the unique story of your life, and where daily choices fully align with your interests and desires. For many older women, living alone is not just a situation but a significant affirmation of autonomy, self-exploration, and personal satisfaction. It's a journey that challenges societal conventions and prejudices, encouraging you to discover the depths of your inner capabilities. Whether you're turning a room into a creative space, enjoying a moment of morning calm, or perfecting the art of financial independence, living alone offers unique opportunities for personal growth and self-confidence. Explore the fascinating world of solitude and see how it can turn your life into a rich blend of happiness, strength, and success. The autonomy and independence of living on your own are highly valued, especially by women who cherish freedom and control over their lives. Having a personal space is a source of power and allows for making decisions without constraints. This feeling of independence applies not only to the physical environment but extends to all aspects of life, offering the opportunity to live according to your own rules and priorities. Visualize the satisfaction of transforming an extra room into your personal art space or the pleasure of designing a garden that expresses your creativity and preferences. Having control over your environment can be extremely rewarding for many older adults living on their own. It also reflects your resilience and autonomy after years of shared decisions and responsibilities. Shaping your daily life is a source of satisfaction and success, a time when your own interests and hobbies can flourish without the restrictions of others' schedules or preferences. This autonomy is not about isolation but about embracing the freedom to make decisions that enhance your individual quality of life. Personal development and self-discovery. Living alone can be a powerful catalyst for personal growth and self-discovery for many women. This autonomy offers a special opportunity to reconnect with yourself on a deeper level. Without the constant presence of others, a new freedom arises to explore personal interests and passions that may have been set aside. This solitude is not just about being alone, it's about using the time to reflect, grow, and find fulfillment in activities that truly resonate with your being. Imagine the story of a woman who always loved writing but never had the time or space to pursue it seriously due to the demands of everyday life. When she started living alone, she turned an empty room into a dedicated writing space, spending hours daily in the creative process. This effort not only reignited her passion for storytelling but also opened doors to new opportunities to share her work with a wider audience. This transformation highlights the profound impact that solitude can have on self-realization and creativity. Living alone can provide the necessary space to follow true dreams or discover new talents. It's a path of empowerment and autonomy where the focus shifts from external demands to personal aspirations in a society that values independence. Designing a space that represents you. Establishing a personal space that truly reflects who you are is a powerful expression of individuality, particularly for older adults who may be living alone. The ability to design and arrange your home according to your personal preferences goes beyond mere appearance. It's about creating an environment that nurtures your well-being and stirs affectionate memories. For many seniors, the ability to shape their surroundings can provide a great sense of fulfillment and freedom. Imagine entering a home where every piece of furniture and decorative object has its own story. It might be a cozy corner with your favorite reading chair illuminated by the soft glow of a classic lamp, or a living room filled with vintage furniture and cherished memories collected over a lifetime of adventures and experiences. A home like this becomes more than just a shelter, it transforms into a sanctuary filled with history and meaning for its inhabitant. Reflections, emotions, and desires. Living alone offers a unique opportunity for improved financial management, providing a sense of autonomy and empowerment that particularly resonates within American culture. As we age, managing our finances becomes not only a necessity but also a way to harmonize our economic resources with our personal goals and aspirations. For older adults, aligning resources with personal desires can be a profoundly liberating experience, allowing hard-earned money to be directed toward what truly matters without the influence or pressure of others. Imagine the freedom to decide how to use those resources. Every dollar managed with this freedom can foster a more focused approach to financial planning and saving, generating a greater sense of security and preparedness for the future. For many, this could mean carefully allocating funds to support a passion or long-held dream, such as exploring new destinations or pursuing a lifelong hobby. This type of control can be especially relevant for older adults who have spent years supporting others and now live on their own. Managing their finances autonomously can provide the space and freedom needed to focus on their personal development and happiness. This way, they can navigate the financial world with confidence, ensuring that their golden years are the most rewarding and enjoyable possible. Strengthening social connections. Living alone is often seen as a lonely experience, but for many women, it represents an opportunity to strengthen social ties in an empowering way. The autonomy that living alone offers gives them the ability to decide when and how they want to connect with others, often resulting in deeper and more meaningful relationships, rather than being subject to social commitments. These women have the ability to develop friendships and networks that truly matter to them. Independence in their social lives drives them to actively seek out community activities in various groups, leading to a vibrant social life. This could include joining a local book club, volunteering at a community center, or starting new hobbies like painting or yoga. These activities not only enrich and diversify their daily routines but also facilitate connections with like-minded people, fostering a strong sense of belonging to a community within U.S. culture. In contexts where independence is highly valued, living alone provides women the opportunity to embrace their individuality and engage with others on their own terms. Contrary to the preconceived notion that living alone implies loneliness, it shows how this situation can result in a fulfilling and socially enriching experience. Through these connections, women discover empowerment, resilience, and a sense of belonging that proves invaluable at any stage of life. Health and well-being. Without the distractions and obligations that often come with living with others, many women find the opportunity to focus on their own health needs and create routines that promote their physical and mental well-being. This focus on self-care represents not only a practical adaptation but also a significant process of self-discovery and empowerment. For many older women living alone, it offers the possibility to develop personalized wellness routines. Whether dedicating time to regular exercise, preparing healthy meals, or practicing mindfulness, these activities become an integral part of daily life. For example, a woman who is enthusiastic about yoga might turn a room in her home into a tranquil retreat, complete with mats, candles, and soft music. This dedicated space allows her to practice at any time, seamlessly incorporating her wellness routine into her everyday life. Additionally, living independently fosters a more intimate relationship with oneself, allowing attention to one's own needs without external interference. Cultivating a sense of independence and self-sufficiency can be extremely empowering, enabling women to explore their interests and achieve a greater degree of personal fulfillment. Likewise, focusing on health and well-being while living autonomously can lead to improvements in both physical and mental health, which in turn enhances the quality of life. This active approach to self-care not only boosts individual well-being but also provides a sense of achievement and satisfaction in older women. Embracing this lifestyle can result in a liberating experience, reinforcing the belief that age does not prevent living a dynamic and healthy life. The impact of independence in managing a home, especially for older adults who have relied on others for much of their lives, cannot be underestimated. Taking control of the home environment through repairs and daily tasks can result in a deeply rewarding experience. The sense of self-sufficiency not only develops practical skills but also significantly boosts confidence and self-esteem in many older adults. There is a profound sense of satisfaction in acquiring new skills and applying them successfully. For example, consider a woman who chooses to handle minor plumbing repairs or take on a home improvement project on her own. Each completed task not only helps save money but also boosts self-esteem and skill levels. It dismantles stereotypes and societal pressures that often underestimate the capabilities of older adults. This sense of independence and success can also support mental health and emotional well-being, providing a sense of purpose and satisfaction from knowing they can take care of their home and lifestyle. The confidence gained from these experiences can also carry over into other aspects of life, fostering greater openness to facing and embracing new challenges. Ultimately, managing a home on one's own goes beyond simply maintaining a livable space. It involves reclaiming one's identity and embracing the power of self-sufficiency in the complex fabric of life. Choosing to live independently is a brave and empowering decision that highlights the essence of individuality and self-sufficiency. This path gives older women the opportunity to write their own stories, pursue their interests, and recognize the power within them. Living alone transforms into a sanctuary where tranquility and creativity flourish, a space where one can enjoy the charm of self-knowledge and personal development. It challenges the myth of loneliness, turning isolation into a vibrant platform for social relationships, vitality, and emotional balance. As you walk this inspiring path, you rediscover your ability to be resilient and happy, finding satisfaction in every decision and success. Open your heart and embrace this new chapter with a courageous spirit, allowing the world to witness the remarkable power of living on your own terms. If these stories inspire you and encourage you to take action, leave a comment with 9, if not, comment with 0. Your feedback is very important to us. We appreciate your time.